Star Wars 9, The Rise of Skywalker, final trailer. It's actually the final trailer. Guess it's the third trailer overall. Yeah, we're going to be reacting to it. Any initial thoughts going in?
I mean, the last two trailers I thought were pretty interesting. I liked who they're focusing on. They're focusing on characters that we care about. And it seems that there's some really cool action, really great effects. I mean, I've never had a complaint with that with these new Star Wars movies at all. And definitely hope they can keep the interest going. I mean, it's still, like you said before, it's hard to get super excited after the last film we saw with the decisions they made. But I'm still interested in seeing what they're going to do next to maybe try to save that and get it going back in the right direction like they had in Force Awakens. But I hope also they don't spoil stuff. Like, they don't just give away stuff that we don't want to see. So
hopefully they don't copyright us. Hopefully we don't have to deal with that BS. We should be good.
If you don't see our reaction, you just see our review, just know that we took that out because we don't copyright.
Alright, so here we go. Make sure this is half volume. Yeah, it's fine. Just make sure it's not blasting. Is it? Yeah, it's fine. In the world?
It's an instinct.
That's cool they had, like, different settings.
Yeah.
I thought they were talking about Hunger Games. I mean, I want to see the wood stuff.
Yeah. Good.
Maybe dinosaurs and
Where's
stuff.
that at?
All the creatures in this world, they could use some cool monsters in there.
For sure is.
I didn't see her.
Goodness.
I mean, we're going to go a whole marketing campaign showing her. Look at he's jumping out of the freaking ocean.
Walks out of the ocean? That's a...
Is he a ghost? You can't even see him. He's literally invisible.
I don't know.
That's gonna be a freaking great fight. You don't even see the CG lightsabers floating in the air. This cannot be the last fight. They're showing this much.
The Death Star?
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
What's he gonna... Is he gonna die? I
didn't
doubt
he
that's gonna
realize-
happen.
Well, he can't die. He just gonna take his hard drive and put it in the
Oh, I
other
know.
machine.
Freaking the camels in? No.
Oh, great, everything those things.
No, those aren't the
Wait,
camels.
what the was that?
What the heck was
I
that?
think that there was two shots of them working together. So this is giving. I mean, you kind of assumed they were gonna.
That was...
The force will be with you.
Always.
Who's the villain?
Well, that was... The one shot was the Emperor in that chair, I think, with
I
Rey
think it's
there.
the Emperor, but once again, it needed to be Snoke. If they would have teamed up
Well,
against
I mean,
Snoke
you
in the
can't
final,
do that anymore, obviously. So.
they could bring him back somehow. You heard Luke in there, which I mean, obviously, you're gonna see him as a ghost, but obviously in this.
So what were initial reaction?
And once again, there's really great, like, beautiful shots. The setting looks awesome. The fights look pretty cool. I mean, there's some boss shots for each trailer is giving us a boss shot of Kylo, which I really appreciate because we like shots like that. The last one with Kylo like walking, he turns his like lightsaber on. The first one with I think the first one was when he pinned that guy. Remember he like slammed the one guy on the ground, and then this one with him walking out of the flipping ocean. He's like soaking wet. But I think my theory, what I said before, I think I said this in the last reaction was. I think when they're fighting in that water there, I mean, that does look pretty intense when they're walking out. So maybe that actually is a real fight. But I still think it could be training. If they give us training, that would just make up for so many complaints. I know there's some people that we watch
It's
that are
already
going to be...
too late, but
just to see them, like, training, maybe, like, getting ready before they fight whoever the villain is in this movie.
yeah, I thought this trailer, I thought the first one was better if I had to rank them. I think this is still good shots. There's definitely the most interesting thing. It's probably the different planets they go to. There's a lot of interesting different planets. That one looks like some kind of ice sculpture thing. I mean, like some weird ice palace planet. I don't know where that is. And then you see Rey running around on some jungle island. That definitely looked interesting. But I still think probably the second trailer is probably the best because I think there's still the better shots. If I had to really give my final opinion, I still think it was good, but I think the second one was the best one.
Then
What is
What are
that?
they killing here? It can't be the freaking the end shot when they
It
kill
can't
the
be
villain
Emperor.
here.
Unless he's made out of glass.
Obviously, they're working together. I mean, this isn't really much of a surprise or spoiler because the last two movies, they've had this relationship where they don't even like.
Yeah.
First of all, Rey's beat him 3 times. If you think about it, I mean, I'd like to see Kylo beat her once in this movie. If she beats him again,
He's not gonna. But yeah, that's the thing.
that's 4 in a row. What's the tension there? Like, if he had to beat her the last 3 times, then her winning this, that's such a perfect climax. That's called, like, you're building up the character. Like, the payoff. There's no payoff when she just wins every time.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, is we kind of got the tease at the end of the last one that she was going to be evil, but there's no vibes of that in this one, is there?
I don't know. I think it is a dream sequence. That's
Unless,
really
well,
stupid
you
to do
see,
that.
well, but you see them working together, so maybe, but that was the different red lightsaber, so either they really did a good job of hiding a lot of this third act, or maybe they did reshoot it and they aren't using it. Is it possible?
I don't know
that they aren't?
but they're showing. Well, they could be. They're showing the. I mean, well, for one thing, it's not really random for movies to show stuff that's not in the movie.
Oh,
So that
yeah.
shot of her with the red saber, that better be in the flipping movie. But I wouldn't be surprised
Might
if it's
not
not.
be.
But
I don't know, how many endless trailers for movies have had stuff in the trailers and taken them out? I mean, you can just go back and
Yeah.
name.
I think
10
they're
movies.
doing a really good job of hiding stuff though. Because I mean, they've really showed that scene of them fighting in the water a bunch. I'm hoping that's like early on because if that cannot be
It's gonna be
the final thing. 'Cause, I mean, the last movie did a good job of hiding the end when Luke's facing off with Kylo, but they didn't really pay that off as much as
Probably good
they
they
could
didn't
have.
show it because
Then we would have been like excited for that fight and
Yeah.
they'll actually fight.
What's gonna happen? And then he's just a ghost.
But I mean, this shot here, he's like soaking
Comes
wet.
out of the
I
ocean.
mean, look, he's literally like swimming here. Well, first of all, I've never seen water with a lightsaber. I don't know if that's gonna affect. I mean, first of all, they could slip when they're
It's
swinging
kinda
around.
interesting.
But there was one towards the beginning of the trailer. I need to take a look at this and see what's going on here because we knew this was coming. We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
They said there were certain characters in this movie that were going to be more focused on. I don't know if you guys can pick out. Here, I'll give you a hint. It was easily the worst part of
I
The
still
Last
shocked,
Jedi,
though.
which is saying a lot because there were some bad parts in The Last Jedi.
Jakku.
Here's the thing. Here's the problem. Well, this is actually an even bigger problem. Where as of right now, she's nobody because she has no powers. She has absolutely no skin in the game. Like you saw her in Last Jedi. That's when you were introduced to her, and she was this cocky, like bad, arrogant person who is annoying the entire time. Because why would we like a character that hurts Finn when he's trying to like help someone out? Like that's not a good
Save
start
the
for
whole
us.
fleet.
The only thing you could possibly feel sorry for is that I guess that's her sister or girlfriend that was in that other ship when the ship like in the beginning of Last Jedi, her sister or her girlfriend or whatever was in the thing that fell down, and that's the only thing. And like, it's not. I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of characters in this movie that I want to see, and if it's anything like the same amount of time as the last movie, it's just not gonna be good for most people because I'm not sure how many people are gonna. I know they made action figures, but isn't that kind of a joke? They make an action figure.
Well, no one bought them,
But like seriously,
She
what is the
doesn't
action
do
figure? That's like
anything.
an action figure of the guy in Endgame who said, "I cried, he cried." Like seriously.
Well, I know. They made an action figure of her and then not for freaking the Mega
But-
so that's pretty bad.
Where this movie is succeeding in a sense,
They only
where
showed
Endgame
1
didn't,
second of a shot,
It was only
gee.
1 shot. But where this movie is really succeeding, as of right now, from the marketing compared to the Endgame, is remember the shots of Endgame with Captain Marvel driving the ship and sitting like in a prominent seat when Thor's in a baby seat in the back of the car.
Freaking car, yeah.
The shots of the main cast walking. Remember they're walking down looking at the water, and then they're also in the ship. It's the main people in their seats. It's not Rose. Can you imagine? Okay, where's the shot
Yeah,
where?
if Rose is driving the ship, that'd be
Where's
what
that
it
shot?
like.
Because that makes sense. Because these two are actually they rode each other after Han Solo died. Like,
Yeah.
can you imagine? This is like if Rose is like right there, like she's sitting on the flipping like, counter. Like they're focusing
yeah,
on
then
people we care
Chewie's in
about.
like in the baby seat back
Yeah.
there.
I know, that's like Chewie's like up in the freaking like car seat up there, like his
Yeah.
head's just poking out. But these are characters we care about. Poe, Finn, who has hair now, Chewie, and Rey. Like this is what we want to see. So marketing, you did a good job. But maybe the marketing team was just like, we need to hide this part of the movie because they didn't.
They only have
Can you
2 hour
remember in Last
talk.
Jedi? Did they show Rose in the marketing?
I don't think
I
so.
can't really remember the marketing for it. I don't think
Well,
they did.
I remember seeing some movie clip of the camel dogs running through. I don't
I
even know
probably
if you
saw
saw
a
it.
movie
though.
clip, but
We didn't know the menace she
I don't
was
think we
in.
really watched the trailers for Last Jedi. I can't really think of it as much because I mean, it was, what was that, 2 years ago? But I might be. I'm interested to see if they actually did focus on Rose in the trailers, because if they didn't, then maybe the marketing team is just being smart and not marketing things that we don't want to see.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I think they're just being smart.
because there's movies that marketing teams are really smart with what they're doing. They're trying to get people to go to the movie, and they know. Maybe the director doesn't, but the people that are trying to get people to go to get the butts in the seat, they know what people don't want to see and what people want to see.
Some people don't know though.
Definitely, out of the 3 trailers, this is probably my least favorite of the 3. Just, I don't know, it wasn't. There wasn't anything like in this one that really like stood out. Like there were some really good shots here and there, but they're all the same in my opinion. Like obviously they're different trailers, but they really are built the same. Like this is the end, which. Let us know in the comments. This is not the end. I mean, are you kidding me? They just built a Star Wars land, and these movies are endless. Why would you ever want to end it?
Chewie's gonna freaking blow himself up and blow up the whole crew.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Rose gets on the Rose gets in the freaking driver's seat. Chewie freaking
that's
wrecks
the
the
problem.
ship.
And freaking Rose gets on the ship, and Chewie's just like. just shoots him. So, I really do think if I had to grade this one, I give it a 6.
Yeah, I mean, I think this, like I said before, this is definitely. It does feel really similar to the other ones, and there were some interesting shots in this, but I still think the first shots with Kylo and Rey and the first and second ones were still. I mean, the first and second ones got me more excited. The second one got me the most excited. This one really didn't get me any more excited than I was. Or any more interested, because obviously we all know what happened with the last ones, all the controversy and stuff. But I was still going to give this movie a chance. I still am. I think the second one got me more excited. This just kind of kept me the same. It didn't throw me off at all. It just kind of kept my anticipation the same. To be honest,
if you think about it, like the action, like the second one was the huge drop of her looking evil. The first one had the awesome opening shot of her jumping over the ship. Some really awesome shots. Like the action in this one was definitely the least actioned trailer. Like
I am really surprised that they didn't address the evil Rey thing at all in this. That's really weird to me. How do you just totally drop that? Which is why people were saying there was rumors that things were redone in this movie, and I'm not about to confirm that. But if you don't show evil Rey anymore, that's just really weird.
Everyone knows that's evil Rey because everyone knows that was filmed because it's in the last trailer. You can't erase that.
I know, you can't take that out.
And you
that's
can't
ridiculous.
end it like that. They ended the trailer like that.
I don't know, but you realize how many trailers? They just took Hulk out. They took him out.
Yeah, but this is different.
That whole scene.
This is your lead, most important character. You cannot. If they do that, that's going to really reduce points for me. But once again, people in the comments, where you think we're hating on stuff like this, like we're giving a lot of positive things. I mean, and we'll do our rehash of the scores. I don't think we've ever reviewed Last Jedi as an actual movie review. We talked about it in a discussion video about John Campea.
We gave grades though.
But I think we're gonna review, or we're actually gonna review like Force Awakens, Last Jedi, like the new Star Wars movies. What is that? Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rogue One, and we actually reviewed Han Solo. So it's just 3 movies, and that'll be a nice little thing leading up to it. We haven't done that in a while for a movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, and all those movies, I'm pretty sure, for me at least, are way above average. The lowest one might be Han Solo for me, because Last Jedi, I think it's a 7.5.
I think Force Awakens is definitely great, but Last Jedi, Rogue One, they're just average.
Yeah, I mean, Rogue One was way better than Last Jedi, in my opinion. Obviously, there's a lot of things that they dropped off in that last movie in Last Jedi, so we'll see if they can. I mean, they can fix things. It's not some things are unfixable.
Still give it a chance.
Some things are unfixable, like killing Han Solo, killing Luke, killing Snoke. Like there's things that you really can't reverse unless they introduce like a Doctor Strange time travel thing where you can go back in time, or like Avengers Endgame. But even then, that'd be kind of a leap. I would like it, but they're not going to go that far. They have to just go with what they have, and I'm going to give it a shot. And I mean, I pay these. I want this movie to be good. I want to actually enjoy it. I like all the characters I see on this shot right here. And then really quick, expect a Terminator Dark Fate review, because we're gonna see it. I mean, you've seen more of this Terminator movies than I have.
We need to see it.
So thanks for watching this trailer reaction review, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.